All right, now that we have our data, our scatter plot set with all of our data points, we want to be able to find the line of best fit. To do that, you go back into Stat and over to Calculate. And technically what we call that in your graphing calculator is called a regression line. So if we go down to number 4, it says linear regression, ax plus b. That's the normal way that we like having our equations as mx plus b, slope, and y-intercept. So that's the form I'm going to use. Then it asks us, just like before, for our X list and our Y list. They're still the same, L1 and L2. The frequency list is if we had a third list that said this first point shows up 7 times, the second point shows up twice, etc. Storing the regression equation. We can either write down the information it gives us or automatically have it store the equation in one of the equations to graph. To do that, you go to Variables, and over to Y variables, hit enter, and there's Y1. So that's where I'm going to have it store the equation. Enter, and it calculates the slope and the y-intercept for us for our line of best fit. We would have a slope of 0.144 and a y-intercept of negative 211.432. But the nice thing is we told it where to store that equation. So if you go to y equals, we see right in the first line is all of our equation that we need, the slope times x plus the y-intercept at negative 211. And when we graph it, there is that line. Right? The regression line, or the line of best fit, minimizes the distance of all of these data points to the line. And that's why we call it a best fit. This is also our prediction equation. So it'll allow us to find values that maybe we haven't measured. For instance, if you hit trace, right now when we go from left to right, we go from data point to data point. So use your up and down arrow. And now our cursor has moved to the line, to our prediction equation. And if we wanted to predict what the life expectancy would be in 1999, we just type in 1999 and hit enter. It would be 76.6. If we wanted to find out what it was in 1989, we type it in and hit enter, and we see the life expectancy to be 75.1 years. But that's how we can come up with the regression line, or the line of best fit, and use that prediction equation to find other values.